Hey guys, welcome back to episode 11 of Sizzle with Santhi. Thank you so much guys for the overwhelming response in all our previous videos. Thank you. So today, as promised, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make Mee Goreng Mamak. So last week when we had the Q&A on my Instagram, I had so many requests asking me for the recipe of this Mee Goreng Mamak. So today's recipe is dedicated to all you Mee Goreng lovers out there. So this Mee Goreng, this yellow noodle actually originated from the Indian Muslim community. Hence why when we visit the Mama, they arguably make the best ever Mee Goreng Mama, right? Okay, but please guys, do try my version and let me know how it goes, okay? And trust me, as usual, your entire family is in for a major treat, guys. Okay, so now let's just run through the ingredients. So here, the star of the show, of course, we have our noodles, and then fish cake, fish ball, squid, egg, garlic, shallots, bird's eye chilli, red and green, mustard leaves, also known as sawi, tomato. So this is dried chilli. I've actually washed and soaked it in hot water. Now let's just run through the sauce, okay? So here we have fish sauce, chili sauce, oyster sauce, sweet sauce, thick soy sauce, and this is for garnishing. So for garnishing we have cucumber, red and green chili cut, and also calamansi. The shallots, garlic, and also the bird's eye chili. Okay, but let's just pound the shallots and garlic first, and then we will go with the bird's eye chili, okay? Okay, I've pounded this really fine, and then I'm going to go in with the bird's eye chili. You don't have to pound it too fine, you can just leave it like this. Okay, so let it to be like whole pieces like that, so that it will not be too spicy for people who cannot take too much of spice. Meanwhile, we're going to grind our chili. So the chili actually really depends on you guys. We love our dish to be spicy, so we put extra chili. But you can just put probably like 2 to 3 dried chili, and then make sure you actually cut it really small like this, so that the seeds and all are out. Yes, because the seeds will actually make it a bit more spicy for you guys. So I'm not sure how spicy you guys want it to be. So just pandai with the spiciness of the chili. Okay, so now we're going to grind this. So remember, I mentioned in our previous video, in order for you to grind this, you will have to add a wee bit of oil, just a few drops, so that the chili will become really fine. So we want a very fine consistency for our chili. Okay, so I'll grind this and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you get the garing smell, and then we can go in with the chili. So we're gonna let the chili to cook for a bit. Just ensure that the chili paste cooks really well, yeah, because you don't want to be tasting raw chili in your noodles, right? So this can cook for about 5 minutes also, and also just ensure that your fire is really low, otherwise it might burn the chili. So yes, let this cook for about 5 minutes, and I'll be back once again. So 5 minutes later, this is how our chili paste should look like. It should be thicker in consistency, and it should also be a little darker. So now we can go in with fish ball and fish cake. Stir this really well. Okay, at this point, we need to add just a little bit of water, so that the fish cake and the fish ball will all marry and mingle with the chili paste. And we can make the fire bigger as well. Okay, next we are going to go in with the squid. So guys, the squid usually takes about 10 minutes to cook. So just let this to cook for about 10 minutes. You can cover it also at this point if you want to, because in case it's actually spluttering, right? So in my case, it's not spluttering as yet. So yes, if you want to cover, you can cover. So just ensure that you open and stir, and then you cover it back so that it doesn't stick onto the pan. Okay. So let this just cook for about 10 minutes, and then we can go in with the rest of the ingredients. Okay. So I'll be back. So 10 minutes later, even this smells so good already, man. You can just eat it like this actually. Okay, so next we are going to go in with our noodles. So when you put in the noodles, right, and then when you're stirring it, just ensure that you're really gentle with the noodles, and please make sure that you do not break the noodles, because broken noodles are really off. I do not like broken noodles. So yes, just make sure that you use maybe 2 spatulas to actually stir this. Okay, so at this point, if you think it's dry, you can add water, but just go slow with the water because we are going to go in with the sauce as well, right? Okay, so now fish sauce, chili sauce, oyster sauce, and this is sweet sauce. So we're going to go in extra with the sweet sauce. This is also for the color, yeah. And finally, thick soy sauce. So thick soy sauce is also for the color. So we want our noodles to be to have a dark color. So that is why we're actually adding thick soy sauce. Now let's just stir this. So at this point, just make sure that the fire is full, because we want our noodles to have a garring effect. So that is how they actually serve us in the mamak, right? Okay, stir this really well. Be careful not to break the noodles. Okay, and now we are going to go in with the mustard leaves. Actually, I prefer adding the stems of the mustard leaves first because it needs a longer time to cook. But in this case, because it is going to be in the pan for about 10 minutes also now, so it's okay, we can actually add it all together. Okay, stir this really well. Okay, we're going to stir this really well and let the noodles to absorb all the moist in the noodles, in the gravy, yeah? Okay, so you can leave this for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then finally we're going to go in with the tomato, and done! That's it. Okay, we don't have to add salt into our Mee Goreng Mamak, is because we actually added fish sauce. So fish sauce is actually salty. So you can actually taste as you're frying. So in case you think that the salt is not enough, you can always add a wee bit of salt, or you can even just go in with fish sauce. So fish sauce of course gives like a richer flavor to our noodles. Finally, tomato. So once we put in the tomato, we don't want to leave the fire on for too long, because otherwise the tomato is going to become too mushy. So once you're adding the tomato, you can switch it off right away actually, because the tomato will actually cook together with the steam of our noodles. So yes, it's been switched off now, and this is the end result of our Mee Goreng Mamak, man. Check this out. Okay, wait, it's always not done yet, because you guys should know by now that I give utmost priority for garnishing. So yes, okay, so let's just dish this out and then we'll put all the garnishing and all. So here is one version of our Mee Goreng Mamak. So this has got like a velvety look to it, and I personally prefer it to be like this because it looks more clean, right? Okay, but my husband likes one egg to be broken into the Mee Goreng. So he always tells that this is the real authentic way of making Mee Goreng Mamak. So I'm just going to show you how it looks with one broken egg inside. Okay, always remember to put the egg in the middle. Okay, just have to spread out the noodles to the side like this, and then break the egg right at the middle and just wait for a bit until the egg cooks. Okay, just for a few seconds, maybe just like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, including just now, so probably just like 10 seconds, and then you take the noodle and you just put it on top like that. Okay, so let it cook further. Okay, just cover the egg with the noodles like this and let it just cook for another 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds maybe, and we can start stirring it. Okay, so we actually doing this so that the noodles doesn't become soggy with the egg. Okay, because if you're going to stir the egg while the egg is raw, and chances is that your noodle might become really soggy, so we don't want that. Okay, because Mee Goreng Mamak is actually garing. Okay, so let's just stir this for a bit. Okay, I don't think one egg is enough, so we can actually add another egg here. Okay guys, I'm adding another egg inside. So just as I mentioned earlier, let this cook for about 10 seconds. Then we're going to take the noodles and we're going to cover the egg for another 10 seconds. And we're just going to break everything. Okay, just like this. This smells so divine, man. Smells really, really good. Alright guys, so this is two versions of Mee Goreng Mamak. Okay, one has got egg in it, whereas the other one doesn't have egg in it. Okay, so as you can see, you can actually compare the difference, right? Okay, you look at this. This one doesn't have a smooth look to it, but the taste is, in fact, it's better than the one without the egg actually. So the one without the egg has got like a smoother consistency, and it looks it has got like a velvety look to it, right? Calamansi is one of the utmost important ingredient in our Mee Goreng Mamak. Okay guys, so this is my version of Mee Goreng Mamak. Please do try it at home. So as I mentioned earlier, I actually taught you guys how to make two versions of Mee Goreng Mamak. One has got egg, whereas the other one doesn't have egg. Okay, so in our house, I prefer the one without the egg because it looks better, you know, because see, it's got like a velvety look to it. So I actually like a clean look to my noodle, whereas my husband and Akshay actually likes the one with egg because they actually claim that it's tastier. So yes, this is actually entirely up to personal preference. So yes, so do try this dish at home guys, and please do tag me when you make this at home, okay? And do not forget to hit on the like button, please share with your friends, and also please do not forget to subscribe. Till we meet again in our next episode. Goodbye guys.